over Boston right now, and it is pouring out after what was a pretty good weekend, pretty good holiday weekend.
Yeah, and even a pretty nice morning. Zach, I couldn't believe how dark it was out there.
Yeah, all of a sudden those clouds just came on in and transformed the skyline because we were dealing with sunshine during the morning hours. We were anticipating to have those stronger signals to finish up our holiday. And at this point, as indicated by the yellow, the orange, and the red, some very heavy rainfall rates now moving right along that 95 corridor, really at the junction of the Mass Pike. So Newton, you guys are next on the list. But even some lightning strikes, rumbles of thunder just to the west of Boston, and they are not the only ones. It was actually coming out of Worcester County. Southern Worcester County still dealing with some of the effects of that, but now trying to make its way towards Franklin. Eventually, this will be sliding through Bristol and Plymouth County, Massachusetts. Even though it doesn't seem like much activity as of yet, this banding is going to also affect those on the Cape and the islands. The timing of that is going to take a few hours, though. So the immediate concern right now is around the Boston area and up towards the North Shore. Torrential rainfall rates and some increased wind speeds, probably the two major concerns. Not seeing much rotation with this or hail development, but we do have to keep a close eye on the potential to have one of these cells become severe in the next hour to maybe hour and a half. By the time 10 p.m. rolls around, most of that moisture is being forced off to the south and east, and it is going to eventually pass towards the outer Cape, Martha's Vineyard, and Nantucket around midnight. Once we pass through that, we're going to clear skies out, and the clouds are going to disappear for tomorrow morning, allowing for sunshine and the low and mid 70s to return early on Tuesday. A rather comfortable way to start the day as well, and with relatively low humidity in the afternoon. As we near 80 degrees, it is going to be a really nice day. So the first day of school for many districts kicking off tomorrow, and obviously not a bad way to kick things off after the three-day holiday weekend. There is going to be more activity in our not too distant future. Tomorrow is going to remain dry. However, we are tracking in that next wave of low pressure out of the west. This is the one that will be moving right into the eastern Great Lakes as we head into Wednesday morning. The banding really going to be impacting those areas farther north, but it is going to slide a bit to the south as we head into the later parts of the day. So by the time we're leaving work and the kids are getting out of school, we may want to be rain ready. But all eyes have been on Dorian, and it should be. It is now ranked as the second strongest Atlantic hurricane since 1950, matching Wilma and Gilbert with 185 mile per hour max sustained winds. That was officially hit yesterday. As of now, dropped to 145 miles per hour as it is just parked over the island of Grand Bahama. Notice moving at a stationary crawl. It is not even shifting to the west at this point, but we will start to see that steering move towards the Florida coastline in the next 24 to 36 hours. So we're starting to feel at least some of the effects of the tropical storm force winds right along the immediate eastern facing beaches of Florida. But as we move into the coming days, we could actually get some of the hurricane force winds just offshore. And along with that, some really devastating storm surge. Wave heights registered over 30 feet, well out of the way of the Florida peninsula. But obviously that water is going to be moving towards the coastline, bringing widespread flooding activity from Daytona Beach up through Jacksonville. And this continues to impact parts of the southern Georgia coastline, South and North Carolina, still contained as a Category 2 hurricane from Thursday even into Friday as it starts to track up to the north and east. So at that point, we actually may feel some of the lasting effects of Dorian. So if you're saying that, you know, it's been a few days of this storm, it's going to be for a few more and maybe upwards of a week that we keep Dorian as part of the conversation. We are going to see our temperatures slip when we do feel some of the effects of that on Friday back into the 60s. Saturday, some of the rain showers and coastal wind. We really have to keep a close eye on that.